Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I firstly welcome you all most warmly to UMIST, to this degree ceremony for graduates from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. This ceremony marks the culmination of 3 or 4 years, perhaps sometimes more, of hard work. Over these years, UMIST's objectives have been to produce graduates with a sound knowledge of principles, with an understanding of how to apply that knowledge, and with skills that will enable them to convey and to develop their knowledge and understanding in their careers. All these factors contribute to the employability of our graduates. To reach this stage, all of our graduates have to have overcome many challenges. Most obviously, there were the intellectual challenges of your degree courses. You have had to think hard and work hard. But there were also personal challenges, coming to terms with new ways of learning, of studying, and of working. There were the financial challenges. Today, students from all backgrounds are depending increasingly on contributions from families, on loans, and on income from employment. And we in the universities are increasingly concerned about the impact this may be having on their studies. And finally, there were the social challenges. Some of you have had to cope with the enormous challenge of coming from another country to live and study in Manchester. Others with the more modest but no less real changes associated with venturing north of Watford or crossing to the wrong side of the Pennines. And all of you with having to fend for yourselves. In these challenges, you have been supported by many people. Some of them are here today. Your fellow students, representatives of the academic staff, but most of all, your families and friends. Some of you have come from far overseas here, as have your families to celebrate with you today. You make a particular contribution to the variety and richness of university life here on this campus and enable us to show to each other that there is more than one way to lead the good life. We acknowledge the contribution of all of your supporters to see you make this transition from graduand to graduate. The Manchester Mechanics Institute, from which UMIST developed, was founded in 1824 by a group of Manchester industrialists in order to provide the region with the skills required to run and manage the industries which were then the wonder of the world. Ever since that time, UMIST's ethos has been to combine productive industrial links with rigorous academic study. We look at the marketplace, study the needs of industry, commerce, and the public sector, and relate these to the needs of prospective students. Today, this university is rated 6th in the country for research and the 1st outside Oxbridge and London. It's regularly rated as the best provider of graduates, sometimes admittedly jointly with Cambridge, by the biggest 500 recruiters in this country. We were delighted when earlier this year we were called to Buckingham Palace in honour of winning the 2nd Queen's Award for Export Achievement. We first won one in 1992 and now a 2nd. This is rare indeed. You might ask what it is that we export, and the concise answer is knowledge. More exactly, we earn 20% of our research income from overseas, and of course, large number of students from overseas come to study with us, which is another form of exporting knowledge. Last year, our 175th year, we received the 3rd Queen's Anniversary Prize for Higher Education, the only UK university or college to have received 3 such awards. Earlier this year, one of the more than 30 UMIST spin-off companies was floated on the London Stock Exchange, the 3rd such flotation. UMIST graduates can be found in all walks of life and in virtually every country in the world, from the finance and education ministers of Singapore to the leader of the House of Commons here in the UK, from the chief executive of Tesco to the TV cook Sophie Grigson, who incidentally studied mathematics and not chemistry. All of these things, I believe, underline just what a great university UMIST is. We are clearly making a contribution to wealth and job creation and growth of the new knowledge economy. I think it's fair to say, therefore, that we are a true descendant of the original Manchester Mechanics Institute. It's hard to imagine, given the buzz of Manchester as a student city and the multinational and dynamic nature of the city itself, that there is a better place to study engineering than UMIST. Furthermore, the skills that are represented by those of you that are graduating today follow a direct line from UMIST's origins. Manchester was the shock city of the 19th century, forging a new world order in economics and society. At that time, Manchester was the centre of the industrialised world. But manufacturing and mechanical engineering in particular are changing. They are no longer based on heavy engineering, but are developing to include new techniques and activities. The image of the mechanical engineer building railway locomotives, ships, and heavy-duty equipment is less true today than even 20 or 30 years ago. Many engineering products are extreme precision consumer devices, CD players and mobile phones, for example, while the level of technology in other products has had a dramatic effect on the environment, as in cars and aircraft engines. Mechanical engineering at UMIST is changing to meet these challenges. We have appointed a professor of laser engineering. Within a newly established Centre for Laser Processing, he will be applying the power of lasers to manufacturing processes and the improvement of material properties. The department has also appointed a professor who holds a joint appointment with Electricité de France. He works in the area of computational fluid dynamics, where simulations of large plants are performed on computers rather than on the equipment itself. And this close link with European industry opens up many possibilities for future research and international collaboration. And finally, UMIST has established the UMIST Centre for Manufacture, which will be made up of a caucus of members of the Mechanical Engineering Department. This centre will be interdepartmental and will bring together a number of UMIST activities to produce a group that can collaborate with the many small and medium-sized enterprises in the Manchester area. So UMIST is working to revitalise the mechanical engineering industry in the northwest of England. So those of you graduating today are excellent examples of the sort of people we are proud to see as our graduates. You are just the sort of people a modern society needs in order to flourish, and you represent both the tradition and the future of UMIST. May I also wish you every success in your future careers and invite you to keep in touch with UMIST and with one another through the UMIST Association, the organisation of former students and staff at UMIST. As members, you will be kept in contact with UMIST as well as with one another through the magazine Mainstream, which is issued twice yearly. You will not escape us even if you come from overseas. Branches of the UMIST Association are found in many places around the world. Do keep in contact with us as well. Make sure we have the correct address to correspond with you and visit us wherever possible. Though I must confess that you will have to forgive us if, as the years roll by, we forget just how long ago it was that you graduated. Believe it or not, there is life after UMIST. Many of you will stay on for further study, but the world of the workplace beckons. We hope that UMIST will have given you an understanding of how to develop your talents and for the lifelong learning which lies ahead. This is a challenge and an opportunity. No one can graduate today and expect that knowledge acquired here will carry them through to retirement or even through the next few years. We have been supplying skilled people to industry, commerce, and the public service for the best part of 200 years. We have changed. Our methodology and course content are unrecognisable from even 20 years ago. You have responded successfully to the academic challenge, and as UMIST graduates, you should confidently face the future, as do we. So, as we embark on this ceremony, I congratulate you once again. We are proud of your achievements, and I hope that you will take a pride in saying that you studied at UMIST. So let us now proceed with the conferment of the degrees that you have worked for.
Provost-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, before performing the usual duties of calling up the undergraduate students to receive their degree, I have to undertake an additional duty today. It is a great pleasure to introduce Dr. David Williams to receive UMIST's highest academic award, Doctor of Engineering. This is awarded to outstanding researchers who have made a significant contribution to their chosen field. David Williams is a graduate of UMIST and studied in the department from October 1972 to June 1975. He obtained a first-class honours degree in mechanical engineering, and I probably even taught David thermodynamics at some stage during his course. And that might explain why he went on to specialise in manufacturing engineering. After completing his studies at UMIST, David carried out research at the University of Cambridge and obtained a PhD in 1981. He became a lecturer there before moving on to become Professor of Manufacturing Processes at the University of Loughborough in 1989 at the age of 37. Dr. Williams is now Director of Manufacturing Technology at BESPAC Europe. The research work for which Dr. Williams is receiving this award has been in two main areas. First, the improvement of manufacturing processes in a number of manufacturing industries. He has used artificial intelligence techniques to provide novel control solutions to processing problems. He has applied his knowledge to electronics industry to improve the quality of products and shorten the time to introducing new products. Second, he has studied the interaction of business issues with manufacturing processes, in particular again in the electronics industry. In this case, he has studied the development of the electronics industry in the Far East and its impact on British industry. He has also been awarded a highly prestigious Foresight grant from the Office of Science and Technology to work closely with that industry. Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, it is therefore with great pleasure I present to you for the award of Doctor of Engineering, David John Williams. Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of Academic Board, I present for the degree of Master of Engineering in Aerospace Engineering, Mark Ashton. Magdalena Elizabeth Brolin. Regin Don Collin. Michael Roberts. Michael Ravadi. The next graduand is Peter James Walker, who was awarded a posthumous degree. Peter Walker died very suddenly when he returned home to Ireland for the Easter vacation. He was a final year student in aerospace engineering who was well regarded by staff and fellow students alike. At the examiners' meeting, the board was pleased to recommend that Peter should be awarded a posthumous 2-1 degree in aerospace engineering. We had hoped that Peter's mother and family could be with us today, but unfortunately they felt unable to attend. I'm sure our thoughts go out to them today, and their sad loss will be brought home to them more pointedly when they realise the good work that Peter had done. Thank you. Continuing with the ceremony, the degree of Master of Engineering in Aerospace Engineering with French, Nicola Louise Shaw. Master of Engineering in Engineering, Manufacture and Management, Michael Allen Douglas. Samantha Diane Brogan. Laura Helen Fuchs. Peter David McCulloch. Jitendra Mistry. Dominic Robinson. Oyvind Skarland. Joanne Faye Wood. Iskander Shah Abdul Jabbar. Neil David Bland. Amit Patel. Mark Schubert. Anthea Wagaba. Arif Irfan Zainai. And Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Mark Edwin Hunter. Yazar Fiaz. Sachin Kamath. Elizabeth Victoria Castro. David Edward Dillaharp Golden. And in Mechanical Engineering with Materials with Honours, Rory Peter Campbell. And for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Aerospace Engineering with Honours, Gerard Reddy. Chris Damien Chad. Christopher Lawton Green. Raymond Lee. Susila Singaravelu. Sejan Mohammed Kawaja. Mahmoud Osman. Dipesh Patel. David Anthony Sewell. Azriman Yahaya. Mohammed Aslan Daud. Philip Edward Donkin. Richard Humble. Abdul Sattar. Julie Scott. David John Curry. And for a Bachelor of Engineering in Manufacturing Systems Engineering with honours, Seka Lintang Wulansari. Haja Kamainun Haji Abdul Karim. Tobias Lambert. Lindsay Gale McLaren. And for Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering with honours, Mun Chun Chan. Thomas Edward Eagle. Rolf Helge Lander. Julian McKechnie Jarvis. Eng Kiat Gary Ong. Hoon Hong Tiao. Adi Faiz Adnan. Paul Gregory Bateman. Tan Chung Chang. Simon James Johnston. Chi Sang Ko. Mohammed Saiful Bakri Mohammed Jali. Andrew Nash. Wei Shong Tan. Wei Lia Tan. Chai Chung Tan. Chung Jin Melvin Tiao. Noor Elisa Zainal Abidin. Mohammed Azli Abu Bakr. Gregory Antwi Achiampong. Hang Tua Baharudin, Christopher Robert Beattie, Rodri Scott Cave, Xuan Chi, James Richard Clark, Sarah Ann Harrison, Bashir Jardiner, Chien Yi Kenneth Lee, Budi Subari Mohammed Arifin, Abdullah Fahmi Mohammed Nawawi, Nick Fahuznaza Nick Mohammed Jami, John James Parry, Stuart Michael Pearson, Michael Robert Rayner, Philip Michael Reed, Kevin James Robinson, Kok Leong Sin, C.A. Woon Pelvin Soon, David Simon Atkins, Su Ling Chia, Fahmi Harun, Ian Peter Kitchingman, Taek Wei Patrick Lim, Robert David Mills, John Charles Tomlin, Jamie Singh Yen Wong, Yasif Yahya Mansour, Luis Pedro Fernandez Late Mateus, and for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering with Design with honours, Hazri Haroon, Andrew David Scott, Sandra Diana Biroli, And finally, for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering with Materials, Katie Ellen Fenner. And James Robert Elmer.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I now confer degrees in absentia on those students unable to be present here today who have, under the conditions set out by ordinance or regulation, pursued the courses of study so prescribed and have satisfied the examiners. May UMIST, through sound learning and by the advancement of knowledge, achieve its purposes in the service of the nation and the world. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony today. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy the festivities afterwards. Thank you very much.
Let's see some.